Yo, what's crack-a-lacking? It's D-Nell, aka Trip of the Tribulation Kids. I'm in the building and I'm checking in. I wanted to come check in, see what is going on out here in these streets. YouTube City, what's going on? Check in. Um, I decided to come live like last minute though. I was kind of tied up on some things I've been working on as of lately, and I'm still working on it. I really ain't got it together, but I'm trying some stuff and um, testing some things, and doing a couple of things. I'm just trying to get right, so we'll see. I want to shout out the chat. Shout out to DJ Sunnyside Up. He checked in first, and I was laughing when I was getting ready because he always check in and say first, and regardless if he first or last, I mean, he still check in. So, um, what y'all got going on today? Hopefully everything is good. It's Thursday, one more day, for the people out there that be off, for the weekend. Shout out to y'all. Um, I really wanted to come live because it's cold, man. Like, it's seriously cold out here today, and I can honestly tell you that I didn't want to just lay around. So I said, let me come out here, see if I can get with the people just for a little bit and check in. Um, it's bothering me because I'm used to looking right here at the chat, but I'm gonna try to look over here just because I got something that I'm trying to work out. So anyway, man, what y'all got going on for the weekend? What you got planned this weekend? I don't think I'll be able to work on Saturday. Just think I'll put that out there for the people, just in case somebody was expecting an open panel. I don't know. But for me, I just don't think I would be able to make it Saturday. So we'll try to do something next Saturday if we can. Uh, R.A. Garcia is in the house first, like before I'm going to sleep, Mr. Trips. Man, I respect you so much, Raw Garcia. And I just want to say thank you. I actually tried to wake up in time to make it to your live stream, but I was tired today. But I thought about what you said yesterday in your live stream, and I understood everything you said. And I just wanted to say, thank you for making me feel comfortable, because I feel like you kind of slowed down the live stream just a little bit, just so I could understand. So I appreciate you. She said, "Welcome, Mr. Trips. Thank you." Well, no, I really want to say, I believe in her. I think you're gonna be like really big, like you're really big in your country, worldwide, and then if you're thinking about hooking up with a foreigner, what I'm saying, I just want to say I got a couple friends, I don't know, you might be interested. I don't know. I'm just playing, but as a live stream, I think how it is just to, have fun with the people. So I want to say thank you, because I'll tell you, I enjoy your live stream. I don't be understanding everything you be saying, but I have fun there, and I'll just be in the background. I don't come and interact with nobody in your chat or anything. I just come say hello to you. So thank you for feeling comfortable to come and say hello to me. And you have a good rest, because, man, she talked to 100 people, what I mean, every day, every night, what I mean, she got to get her rest. You see, I'm up here talking to one person, her. It don't matter how many people are here. It just be that one person, and you never know who that one person is. What I mean? Is she a celebrity out here? I just want to say that. If you don't know who she is, check her out. That's R.A. Garcia. I just want to say that. Look, she gonna be on TV. What I mean? One day, I'm serious. Oh man, yeah. So I decided to check in just to kind of have fun, man. I really like to just get on the live stream and live, kind of, cut up a little bit, see if I can make somebody else out there laugh or smile or whatever they're going through. Try to encourage them, let them know, you keep on pushing, you'll be all right. I get out here, don't know what to say sometimes, but I always try to make it seem like I'm talking to somebody, regardless of who's there, or how many people's there, because most of the people do like to watch from the background, or some people can watch a video of what I put out. I mean, I'm not saying it's the best video, but sometimes it'll keep your attention all the way through, what I mean? And I'm telling you, it's hard to keep people's attention or to keep my attention. Like, I don't be understanding everything, you know what I mean? And sometimes people just talk about stuff that I'm just really not that enthused about, you know what I mean? I'm just not that excited about, or I don't really care to know, you know what I mean? It's just it's not interesting to me. So I try to make my own, conversation and just try to stay on my toes with it, and that is a hard thing to do. But checking in, I said to myself, let me go out here and get me a live stream. You never know who's gonna check in, and I only had one person check in, and she went to sleep, you know what I mean? And I could tell you, boy, look, that one person just made me feel encouraged, it motivated me and pushed me, you know what I mean? Because look, she's a celebrity, you know what I mean? Like, she knows some people, you know what I mean? And when she get on TV, she might just invite me on her show or something one day. I don't know. You got to keep your mind up, keep your mind right. You know what I mean? You never know. Keep your hopes high, and shows we see. So I wanted to check in, man, before the weekend because, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be here this weekend. Usually on Saturdays, I try to take the Saturdays off just so I could relax. You know what I mean? But it's kind of hard to get out here and just be on social media, you know what I mean? And for people that don't live stream, like, you really don't understand how hard it is to sit up there and just talk to people or allow people just to sit up there and stare at you. And like, if you ever had somebody stare at you in real life, and you're a live streamer, like, yo, it's just not comfortable, so I try to get out here to break my shyness, but most people don't think I'm shy. But I got to tell you the truth, I'm a little bit nervous just to come back out here on these streets, because I never have anything to talk about. I could look up some things and see what's going on, but yesterday I was looking into some conspiracies. Like, I like conspiracies. And man, I could tell you, man, like, this alien topic is beginning to be a real big topic out here in these streets. So I don't know. She said, bye, Trips. Good night. You stayed that long. I didn't know you were still here. I thought you already left, but thank you. Is it Rod Garcia or R.A. Garcia? Either which way it goes, I really, truly appreciate you checking in. You have a great rest of your evening, I'm gonna try to wake up on time tomorrow, just to come say hi, yo. So yeah, man, I'm excited, man, just to kind of get back out here because it's people like her, that check in or check out, and I'm a little nervous, because I don't know if they remember me or what, but it's like certain ones I ain't think they liked me at first, but I think it's just a part of growth and getting to know people, and once people actually see what you are about, like, it actually changes out here. So I would tell people to stick with it. Like, you never know, who you'll come across or how people will treat you. Like, some people are really kind out here. I'm really telling you, I have met some amazing people. And shout out to Michael. Last night I had a conversation with the young man, and he actually he impressed me with some of the stuff he was saying, and he might be looking in the background. So I want to say that. And I want to tell him, everything that you told me last night, man, I want you to get out there and do it, because I believe that you could do it. Only because you did it before, you already know that you could do it. And I'll just tell you, go out there and just give it all you got. I just want to say that to encourage you, just in case you look back at this video. I'm not really certain, but I do got some family and friends that have been checking in the background. Like, they have not been live in the chat, but just in general, they have checked in to say hello, So if y'all are watching, I mean, I want y'all to continue to stay checking in, and when you feel comfortable to come speak in the chat, but this is homemade television and how we doing it. I don't feel like we watch TV the same anymore, and a lot of things has changed. So this is the way that we do it now, and we have the live chat out here, where people could speak and we'll speak back and stuff like that. So you'll see how we interact with the community, with people and stuff like that. But it's a lot of different people that I've been talking to, man, and I'm hoping that y'all get started, just on your channel or the content that you want to make, what I mean? Because some of y'all got some real creative ways, and you got some real creative ideas, and I'll tell you, you should work them, anybody can do it, you just got to get out there and just try to be persistent, try to be consistent, try to keep on putting pressure on it, what I mean? And even when you don't want to do it. And I'm in the mood right now. Like, I really did not want to do it. I was like, okay, I'll just do it tomorrow, or maybe I'll do 2 tomorrow, and then I was just like, man, I got done what had to get done earlier, and I got to get some more stuff done. But I said I could go out here and burn 2 hours right quick. So hopefully we'll get somebody to check in and say what's up. Hopefully our peoples from overseas and across the world, they check in before they go to sleep, or maybe they just be in the background as they fall asleep. We don't know. But man, Lord have mercy. You all know how hard this is when it ain't nobody there. That's a hard thing to do, but what I do is I just continue to talk like I'm talking to somebody until somebody come. But boy, I'm telling you, this is the hardest thing to do, to like sit in silence or to kind of keep a conversation with yourself. Like, boy. But I feel like, if you stay live, like you never know who's gonna come through. And that's what I always say on my live streams. And I'm telling you, like, you'll see some people just pop in and somebody just might surprise you, and that's what it's about, man. Lifting each other up, encouraging each other, pushing each other. There's a lot of people out here, that just are motivators, you know what I mean? And some of them, like, their presence is good enough, but some of them, oh Lord, you might want to stay away from that kid. So yeah, man, I'm just 13 minutes in and you're slowly getting off to a bad start, but I'm gonna be all right, because sometimes I feel like, maybe I should just quit, because this sounds terrible, or ain't nobody there, you know what I mean? And I'm talking to myself, but you let it keep on moving, let the clock keep on ticking, and I promise you, by the end of the stream, man, you're gonna have a great stream. You just got to get out here and build, and the only way you're gonna get a bunch of people at your live stream, you know what I mean? You got to get out here, and they got to see you having fun. They got to see you enjoying yourself. Something I learned is, people enjoy seeing me smile, or enjoy seeing me have fun on my live stream, or enjoy seeing me have conversations with other people, interacting and stuff like that. Like, you get a chance to show your personality, you get a chance to show your sense of humor, and I think that's all it takes, is just be yourself, like, you ain't gotta be nothing else, just be you. And you'll come across some people. I promise you'll come across some people. And you definitely want to get out there to other people's channel and kind of support them and get to talking to them. Now, some people don't like the way you move in a chat, and I'm not one of those people, but you got to be respectful out here in these streets. I'm telling you, man, sometimes people just don't want you talking to their support, and I could respect that. I done been at some big content creators channels, and seeing how they act, with their people, and some people stay in the back just because they know, like, they don't want you supporting like that, like, it's cool to come through, when I'm there. But nah, it's not a competition, but this is really a market, that if personality wins, or charm, or content, like, if you got good production, like, I keep people's attention, so I've been trying to keep my stuff a little bit intact, get my stuff a little bit together, but I'm still learning. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm out here and I know everything I'm doing, especially when it comes to editing. Like, man, for the editors out there, I want to tip my hat and say salute to the king or to the queen that know how to do that, because that right there is hard work. And I can tell you, boy, I think you really need training, professional training, to call yourself an editor, or to really edit something, with a good feel to it, like some stuff that you can edit, boy, when you are learning. Lord have mercy. So anyway, man, I ain't really got a whole bunch to say. I'll be quick to pick up the phone and see what we got going on in this world and all the rest of that, or pick up the phone and see what Chat GPT talk about. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all seen me talk about that before or seen me talking to him, but I'm telling you, man, you can get a lot of stuff done. You know what I mean? It depends what kind of project you're working on, and if you want to be creative, you know what I mean, like you could really like dig into what it is that you like to do with your art or with your talent or with your gifts, with your business. Like if you got a business that you're trying to elevate, like I think that's the one thing that is good for is to evolve. Whatever you're doing, you can evolve. And I think that's one thing that I've just been trying to do, man. Like I'm just trying to grow and evolve, trying to fit in, but not get so comfortable that I'm not doing other things. You know what I mean? Because I'm feeling like I'm running out of steam and I'm burning out a live streaming. Like I'm getting burnt out. Um, I guess I'd rather have something in the world to talk about. Like yesterday, I had a conversation, man, with my best friend Tony. Shout out to Why Not NOT. Shout out to him. My my big homie. You know what I mean? Like we've been best friends since the 11th grade. Well, he was in the 12th, I was in 11th. But anyway, I talked to him last night, and we talked for like almost 2 hours. It's like an hour and some change, hour 45 minutes, hour and a half. But man, it just feels good to just have a homeboy like that. You know what I mean? And what he said to me, you know what I mean, was, I ain't gotta have a whole bunch of homeboys. You know what I'm saying? I could only have one. And if that one is you, I'm good with just the one. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, we gonna be friends forever. And I think last night he kind of put me in the corner and talked to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's talk about the next 5 years. And it was just one of the conversations, you don't want to have, but it was so real, because we getting older. You know what I'm saying? We starting to see stuff around us, with the people that we've known, our whole life and stuff like that. And when you start seeing changes, just in the way that people look, or in the way your health feels, or the way other people's health is treating them, or you see how life rotates, you know what I mean, and where it takes you, and where you'll end up next, you don't know, because tomorrow ain't promised to none of us, so it's about trying to get out here and live life today, and what can you do today, what can you do today to make an impact, what can you do today to benefit, what can you do today, you know um that's where I'm at, where if I can't get out there and make an impact, then I don't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I can't get out there and motivate somebody, if I can't get out there and push somebody, you know what I mean? Like I ain't trying to get out here and be holy and mighty about myself. You know what I'm saying? It's so into me. Um, I just learned this about other people. So I like to get out here and just kind of be myself. And kind of use my style. To kind of navigate through these streets. And I ain't gonna say that you welcome, or you gonna feel comfortable at everybody channel in these streets. You know what I mean? Like you gotta find where you fit in. You really do. For me, I felt like as of for right now, as me getting started, what I mean, and practicing, it'd be best for me to just stay here because I could put my time in right here, boom, 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 and I could make my moves, and I could be out these streets, before the sun go down. But sometimes I really got to stay out here to stay on my grind, stay on my hustle to make a new video, to stay in rotation. That's the only way my record gonna spin. So my eyes is open to 5 years from now, and having that conversation with my best friend last night, what I'm saying, it touched me in a lot of different areas in my mind, what I'm saying, because I now have to look forward where I've always just looked at right now. So like we need to take care of the present. Try not to go back in the past and worry about everything back there. Because if we go back there, we're gonna stay there. You know what I mean? And I got some stuff back there. You know what I mean? I know people do too. Uh, but that's what life has taken me. You know what I mean? And just seeing how fast it goes. And it's happening so quick. You know what I mean? And the only thing I could do is just stand up, face it, and be honest. You know what I mean? This is what life has done for me. And I can't complain about what life has taken me. taking me from, or is bringing me to. Like I'm going to a different place in my life. That um, I can't explain it. But there's a comfort in it. There's a freedom in it. Because I feel like I've been waiting my whole life to get there. Like I've been seeing it forever. And I just feel like I've just been walking on my trail and on my journey to get there. It's like I'm finally getting ready to touch what I've been seeing. Like I've been seeing something for so long, ahead of me. And I done fell in ditches. I done walked the wrong way. I done turned in circles. What I'm saying, I done hit them forks in the road. I done walked up mountains, down mountains. I always thought I was about to find my resting place, and I just never could rest. I could just never get it together. And I just thank God that it was this platform that gave me a chance to just speak. I ain't have to wait in line. I ain't have to ask nobody. Can I say something? Put my hand up and not be called on. What I'm saying, I done had that happen to me in my life. Where I just wanted to be a part of something. I wanted to participate. And have my hand up. In a natural, ordinary, order. And didn't get caught on, overlooked, so to be able to just be able to start my own and just say what I want, and talk my way in, that's the mentality. That's where I'm gonna go, regardless of who with me, who against me, who gonna ride with me, what I'm saying? Like I gotta do it for me, like this was making me happy, this was making me proud, you know, um, it ain't gonna be a lot of people with me, like I always felt that way. Like it wasn't a lot of people with me to get there. Like to get here, to even start a channel, I had to get to a place where I felt like I was ready to move. Like nobody could push you to move. You gotta really want to move. And I see myself 5 years from now just being able to just relax, lay down, rest, finally get a break. But now it's just like it ain't no time for that. It's so much we have to build, it's so much we have to create, it's so much we have to design, that we have to do it now because we're running out of time. We ain't got speed. You know, I'm learning that the speed ain't gonna help me. What I'm saying? Like I'll try to get as much out there as I can today. But found out in the end, all that's gonna do is have a bunch of stuff out there I'm gonna wanna redo. I'm gonna wanna edit. I'm gonna wanna, redesign. I'm gonna wanna do something. You know what I mean? That it was just like sit down. And that was what I had to do this week. Sit myself down. Actually sit down and talk to myself. What you want to do next? How you gonna do it? You need to plan your way, your escape. And I feel like that's what I'm doing. Like I'm trying to walk in my own lane. Not trying to, you know, uh, cause people to, um, I don't know how I can explain myself sometimes, man. When I'm thinking that I've already done the work, you know what I'm saying? Like I've done so much that it's just like people don't know because I don't share that side of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I close it up, put it in the box, wait for that day that I share it with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I was thinking, how do people feel out here as a big YouTuber to go out there and get that much influence? Like what you doing with your influence? Like you know what I mean? Like what is it just support, or do you know what I mean? How do people feel about people? And I'm just kind of feeling like I don't know where I stand to say this is what I want out of this. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy it, it's fun, this is a hobby, but as a big content creator, what I'm saying, what makes you successful? Having people, having money, what I mean, having friends, is that the business or what? You know what I mean? And I feel like it's the people. You know what I'm saying? Like I want the people. Like I feel like the people, man, to have that type of influence, what I mean, or that type of love or respect from the people, what I'm saying, that we can step out there and say something with as a people, you know what I mean? Like it ain't me saying it, you know what I mean? Like we saying it. And I feel like That's the only reason why I wanted to start a platform. You know, I wanted to be able to stand up. I wanted to be able to lead, you know, in the time of need, though. I came right after the pandemic, you know, and that pandemic, I feel like changed us forever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we're going to ever be the same after that, you know, and we all lived through it, you know, but we still now going through it. And me and my best friend was talking about it last night. Just, I remember sitting on his couch watching it on television. Like, the count is going up. You know what I mean? And people is dying. Or they getting cases of it. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't think I believe this. You know, I just never did, you know, from day one of just it being announced to the world, you know, and then I look at how it changed the world. Like, yo, I lost people, you know what I'm saying? And I know people that lost people, you know, and it was like, they doing waves. What is a wave? A wave like we playing GTA? Like, tell me, you know, why is people dying like this? Or how are they dying? You know, and that was something that disturbed me. Cause I felt like I don't care how people feel about me. I'm gonna stand up to not do whatever it is that is being requested or or mandated. What's gonna be the penalty? I need to know. You know what I mean? That was my mentality. That's my mentality now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's gonna happen to me? Let me know. Because at the time you was hearing, you need to do this or else. You know, I was one of them people trying to figure out, well, what's the or else? You know what I mean? And I'm saying it now like big chest. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like big boy out here. And the only reason why is because it never made sense to me. You know what I mean? And it still don't make sense to me. I just want to put that there just because, you know, man, Kahana, man, shout out to you. Man, what the 10 stand for? When you put the 10 in your name? Shout out to you and the hammer and the 100, man. Appreciate you, man. Even though you don't answer the phone or return a text. Boy, you came in right on time, boy. I'm about to go out here. I'm about to go out here, boy. I was thinking about the conversation me and Tone had last night, boy. So serious, you know what I mean? And boy, it seemed like we was getting upset. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's some stuff going on in this world, and I was keeping my eyes open to the streets yesterday. I sent you a video. Look, I was talking to, man, I don't want to hear that no more. I was talking to my girl. Oh man, man, what you got going on, man? I'm 30 minutes in, man. I'm struggling trying to get this one done, boy. You see, Raw Garcia came through earlier, boy. You know what I mean? She did push me, motivated me. You know what I'm saying? They got me to the point I had to get out here and say something. But I think I just was out here just talking, man. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I gotta push myself regardless of who with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get out there. I got to get more. You know, I got to get more done, you know, because I ain't going to live forever, man. If you only going to give me 5 more years to get something done, you know, I got to get it done now, you know, because I need the rest of that 5 years to do something else. Like, I don't want to spend the whole 5 years doing that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to break that time up to do something else. And I'm sitting up here telling you, like, I done told him yesterday, like, yo, I'm getting burnt out live streaming, you know, this used to be fun for me. You know what I mean? I don't never want to make it seem like it's business to me because it ain't that. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't about the money. I want the content. I want to go out there and make another video for the day, live streaming as best as I can. Oh, yo, shout out to Kahana, man. Yo, I appreciate number 28. I just want to let you know. Yo, I was listening to number 28 and I was listening to number 33, but 28. man, I gotta do something. That's how I've been feeling like the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do something. You know what I mean? It's like I'm getting impatient. You know what I mean? Because it's taking too much of my time. It's taking too much of my life. You know what I mean? I gotten to the point where it's just like I'm tired of doing this my whole life. You know, it's not peaceful to me. It's disturbing. Like I can't sleep, I can't eat. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just I'm so wrapped up into what I'm doing that I just don't get. I don't see nothing. You know what I mean? I can't live like that forever, man. 33 was a warm up, man. Look, I heard 28. I was like, I don't know what you've been over there doing, but you need to keep doing it for real, man. I appreciate you. You know, and I wasn't trying to come out here and talk no mess though, man. I was just coming out here to chill. You know, I think I'm just dead up, man. Like dead up with content. Like I'm tired of making it my life. You know what I'm saying? And then like yesterday I was writing, man. Like I ain't had a chance to feel like I was writing like that in a while. You know what I mean? And then I stopped because I started talking to my homeboy. But it was just the fact though, man, like to be in that creative state of mind, like I didn't see myself here in reality. You know what I'm saying? Like I was going somewhere else. And I ain't felt like that in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like the only thing was like I ain't had time to feel like that. You know, I hated that, you know. It's like my feeling always changes. Like it don't never stay the same. I'm feeling like this today to write something and just go there. You know, but I feel like that's how I feel. Like I really feel direct right now. Like I want to write something so direct. You know what I mean? But I want to be respectful. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I feel. But boy, um, we're gonna go big, man. You know what? I'm going over Tone House. I'm gonna put Tone on the record. That junk gonna hype it up. Um, take your time on 26, man. That's what I was talking about yesterday, though. I felt dark. Like I needed to write something bad, but I haven't been in a mind frame where I care about writing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I've been doing it for so long. It's like, what is the benefit of it? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna get out here and try to market myself as an artist. I'm just not. The only reason why I would write something is to put together a project with Kahana, that I could put out on my channel, and I'll just be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got distribution for the whole year. I could go and put it on distribution, have it on every platform. I don't see myself like that. I'm not gonna sell myself in these streets. I'm just not. I give it away. That's just how I am. Like, yo, you ain't gotta buy it, you can have it. You know what I mean? Like, ain't for make people buy shit. I mean stuff. I'm getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the art. Like, I really love the art. I love manuscript. I love writing. I love the script. I love to sit there and just design. I love to just be in a state of mind that I'm just out of place. But that writing yesterday, boy, I was in a place that is like, yo, I ain't been there in a long time. You know what I mean? Where I actually just felt devoted into writing a song. Like I need a song. You know what I mean? And felt like I finally had some time, and then I got sidetracked, man. I started talking to my homeboy, and that conversation was deep. You know what I mean? Because he a year older than me. He done seen some things too. And we done both been through some stuff that we talking about it yesterday. Like, yo, I'm glad we both still alive. You know what I mean? And it's just we reflected on it, man. Like we looking old. You know what I'm saying? Like we feeling old too. But we talked about back in the day, man. Just the homies, you know what I mean, and us growing up, and just where we at now, you know what I mean, and then how life is, and then like we seeing stuff. Like you might see people that you grew up with like online and stuff. I don't want to say too much just because, what I mean, I'm not really on Facebook, but I see like I peek in from time to time, like just every now and then, and I see stuff that people are going through. And I could tell you, man, age is undefeated. Age is undefeated, man. It is totally undefeated, man. Like you cannot fight Father Time in age. When it's time, it's time. And you see people just the changes over life, like from the baddest, most beautiful to whatever in high school to being grown. Now, like that used to be, oh, you know what I'm saying? But one thing about the kid is I always look the same. You know what I mean? Like, not just playing. Yeah, so no, I was just saying, man, like I had a conversation last night, man, that kind of changed my direction, you know what I mean, and what I care about. And it just made me feel like, yo, in the next 5 years, man, you know, I really would like to do something with my purpose. You know what I mean? I really would like God to use me. Um, I got into a place in life where I believed it was gonna be a certain kind of way 2030. You know what I mean? I really did, you know, and when it came to the human depopulation and stuff like that, like I used to watch some stuff, read some stuff, and witness some things that I felt like, yo, this is possible for 2030. I believed a lot of conspiracies. I believe the Bible, and I always feel like the Bible is accurate, it's true, and it has its own time. However, the way that worked, that is the way God designed it to work. But for me, I'm looking at what the world is going through right now, and I'm like slowly starting to understand I need to keep my eyes open on what the world is doing and not what Darnell is doing, straight up. Because I get so caught up into what I'm doing that I forget that we are even here. I ain't even gonna lie. I forget, you know, and I had to talk myself back into going back to face this other profile that I have to find out what's going on out here. You know what I mean? And I'm just like seeing the conversation where people talk about and things like that. Yo, I'm really concerned. You know what I mean? Because it seemed like we getting ready to face some stuff. There's this dude I was listening to last night. His name was Maverick something, Maverick something. But he actually got some. He actually got some good stuff, man. And you know what I mean. I was actually really paying attention to stuff they were talking about. You know what I mean. Although I forgot now. Yo, so let me ask people if anybody's in the chat. I don't know if anybody is. Did you notice anything wrong with the network yesterday? Like with your phone, with your computer, you know, anything? Like it was some stuff that happened yesterday with these different phone companies, and they mentioned some of the phone companies' names and stuff. But for me, I really haven't been on the phone much, you know what I mean, to actually know, you know, if anything was wrong. But I'm just saying in general, like if you noticed it, you know, there was something going on yesterday, um, for people that didn't know. So that I would mention that, you know, I don't know how much information I can get you. Let's see if we can go find something though. Um, let me see. Um, I can't see the chat. Chat ain't moving anyway. So we're gonna come out here and do it this way. Let me see. Let me see. Can you give me a daily update and let me know what happened yesterday with the phone outages and the different things with the phone companies? Huh. Let's see. Um, People are shaking the spot. Here's a daily update you can read right now about the phone outage and network problems that have been happening recently, including what went down yesterday and in the last week. Recent telecom and outage news updates you can talk about live. Okay. Verizon nationwide outreach earlier this week What happened on January 14, 2026, Verizon experienced a huge network outrage across the United States that lasted about 10 hours, knocking out voice, text, and mobile data. For many customers, phones showed SOS only, and people couldn't make normal calls or use data for much of the afternoon. Cities impacted. Reports came from major metro areas, including New York, Atlanta, Houston, Miami, and more. Company's response: Verizon apologized. Some engineers worked through the issues and offered a $20 account credit. You want a $20 account credit to the affected customers. Okay. Let me see. Imagine losing your phone service for almost an entire day. How would that affect your work or emergencies? Was a $20 credit enough? That is the question in the chat. Yesterday's email and service outrage. On January 21st, 2026, a separate text disruption hit Yahoo and AOL services. People still using AOL. Lord have mercy. Mine still work. When users reported errors and couldn't access emails and related platforms, the issue spiked with thousands of complaints before Yahoo rolled back a traffic system change and restored access within about an hour. Oh, man. Email is almost ancient text by today's standards. But when it goes down, people still flip out. Why do you still reply to these old platforms? UK mobile carriers. Also, yesterday, users reported connectivity issues with mobile network 3 UK with Wi-Fi and call problems showing up in the outreach reports. The company hasn't yet given a full explanation. This wasn't Verizon. This was a different country and a different carrier. Could it be a coincidence, or is this a sign of bigger network problems in the future? Not just phones, even major internet apps go down randomly. What does that say about our tech? That's not good. Hold on. We have any major updates today? Let's see. Hold on. We have a possible. Absolutely. Here's a major update for today that you can use on your live stream, covering world events, big politics, entertainment, tech, and sports. Fresh for Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. Trump launches board of peace at Davos. At the World Economic Forum in Davos, United States President Trump held a signing ceremony for a new international group called a Board of Peace, pitched as a body to address global conflicts, including Gaza. Critics worry about it as undermine the United Nations to give U.S. outseas influences. This is a hold on. Let me see. I see the chat moving for once. Michael Obama is still a man. Markets reaching positivity. Let's see. After a diplomatic shift regarding Greenland's tariffs, financial markets rebound with major U.S. stock features rising and investors' confidence picking up. I guess that's it. Super Bowl LX performances are shaping up to a big culture moment. Green Day, Charlie Pitt, Brandy Charlie, and Bad Bunny are all part of the event and will now be the new music and the tour news of Charlie XCX and Hasty. Continuing trending. Okay, that's it, man. Sir Lanka beat England by 19 runs in one day international, a big win. That's it, man. Wait. Headlines include celebrities, family news like David Buckham responding to his son's Brooklyn viral post. Ooh. Tensions hinting between Blake Lively and Taylor Swift, and we'll just leave that at that. Let's see. Birthday, Brittany Griner is still a man. She could ball, boy. She out there dunking, blocking shots. She doing the most right now. Man, I'm only 48 minutes in, man. I wasn't gonna come live. I'm gonna be honest. Now I'm thinking, should I have stayed off the air? Let's see. Trip search image for Anastar. Let me see. Let's see. Let me see. Anastar. I sure wasn't gonna come live, boy. I was like, man, I'm hot up in here now, but I was so cold earlier. It's just, man, hey man, is that a porn star? That's what it say. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that ain't nothing, man. That ain't nothing. I'm just gonna let you know what I mean? I seen better. Shucks. Out here, you know what I mean? In these streets alone, you know what I mean? Real life, at home, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I seen better. I just gotta say it like that, just because. Oh man, so yeah, man. What you got going on for the weekend, man? How's everything going today, man? I know you had work or whatever. I need you to send me that image, and see, you ain't even at home now. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Like, Kahana, man, you gonna have to. I'm gonna have to take your phone from you. Is what I'm gonna have to do. When I come home, when I come to Vegas, when you planning on coming out here? Man, it ain't nothing out here. Man, you'd be wasting your time coming out here. I got to get out here and get it, man. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying, how many people with me, you know what I'm saying, how many people against me. Like, I got to come out here and just really keep pushing. Let's go to Palm Springs. Is that California? Man, I don't know if I can afford that, Jack. I don't know. California, anything in California, man, it's like double the price, and shout out to my Californians out there, that living life, but yeah, see, I can't afford that, man. California is just a little pricey for me right now. But shout out to my people. I got a lot of people out there in California. And I've been, don't get me wrong, but it was cheaper when I went, These days and times, I just don't think it's as cheap as it was. It sounds like the gardener's here, so you're probably gonna be hearing a little bit of buzzing here, for a little bit. A lot of white people in Palm Springs, they looking for different species. Species, like, which I want to ask you, like what do you mean by that? man, I gotta come out here, man, and just get it as much as I can. Like weed eater in the video and everything. Like it don't stop. It don't stop. I still gotta come out here and get it done. You know, it's so serious. Man, it's a hard thing to do, boy. Man, live streaming, man. I'm about to get out the door, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be done live streaming in the next year or so. Next 2 years, man. Like, I ain't doing no more live streams. I mean, we're gonna get it popping in the next 4 months, like in about 4 or 5 months, you know, but like the summertime, it's gonna get cracking. But I can tell you, hey, tell Pablo to put the blower on the silent mode. Man, hey, Connor, man. Come on, man. Is it that loud in the mic though? Let me hear it. About 4 or 5 months, you know, like the summertime, it's gonna get cracking. But I can tell you. Hey, I can't hear it as much, you know, but you could probably hear it better than me. Man, maybe I should just go and delete this live stream. Maybe this one ain't the one. You know what I mean? I should just come back another day. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's been rough the whole time. But I gotta stay in there, man. Rock Garcia was here earlier. You know what I mean? Like, I can't let her see me out here struggling to get it done. Look, delete. No, man, I'm not finna delete that. I'm finna get it done. You know, but man, my favorite word on YouTube, delete. Nah, man, it's just content, man. It's trying to get through the day, you know, and it's a miserable feeling, man, when you out here and you struggling to get it done, man. Like my brain is freezing, like I feel like it's my head like spinning, like it ain't getting done, you know. But I'm not worrying about it, you know, because man, this is practice. You know what I mean? You got to practice. You know, how else you gonna get it done? Look, go write. I thought it said 8 people up here. I was gonna say, damn, it got to 8 people quick, and I was gonna jump into routine, and I was gonna, you know what I mean? You know, but pen and paper time. Yeah, man, I got one more day to do my live streams, man, and then I get out there on my next set of off days, man. You know, it's hard to do this now, man. And shout out to the couple people that just joined us. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all come in and, you know, say something in the chat. Man, but I'm starting to feel like I'm burnt out, man. I really am, you know, and it's probably gonna be best for me to just go and sit down and just work on some other stuff, you know, because man, God, dog, I'm struggling to get this done, man. And it ain't easy, you know. And if you do live stream out there, man, tell me what is your secret to get it done, you know. So yeah, I was working on something before I did come live. Though I will say that, you know, that we possibly can get out here and see if it works. I'm not really sure, you know, but we'll see. I just feel like I need a little bit of something to keep me in the mood and just be chilling, you know what I mean? So if you are in the house, I appreciate you. You know, it's one of them days, man. It's get close to Friday. You know, and it seems like the week is just dragging. You know how I feel? Yeah. Checking out as we checking in, you know, so I'm 1 hour in. Man, I appreciate you. Kahana in the building, man. This dude be looking out for me, man. So, you know what I mean? He be at my live streams and he come through. You know, all the blessings. Shout out to him, man. I appreciate that donation. Appreciate your investment. Appreciate your time. Friendship. I appreciate that. Look, it don't be a whole bunch of people at my live streams, man, but certain ones that come to the live stream, they're blessed. I appreciate you. Yeah. Now, you just put me to work, man. That right there just made me feel like, you know, even when I'm feeling down, you know what I mean? Like it's always somebody out here that'll lift me up, man. They're just good peoples, man. I appreciate you. Hey, Send me that track. All right, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. Which one was it? Not that one. It was this one, right? Was this the one? Yeah. I don't think that was it though. I think it was this one. It was this one. Let's see. Download. Boom. Boom. Let me see. Gmail. No, that one you just played. That's the one. Let me see. Let me see. And then to Kahana. Alright. And then like boom, 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 boom. And then let me just link it right quick. And then boom. And sent. Listen, I'll spice it up. I gotta send you the stems then. I gotta go get the stems. Mm, I think I gotta get the stems for you. If you wanna mess with it. Like I might wanna let me see. Okay, this is it. Boom. There you go. You got it. Add some funky guitar to it. And do what you want to it, man. It's all good. Like, I don't care about none of this stuff. I want to see what's good, man. Like, man, I'm so tired, man. And I just never just got to the point where, I just been so happy with what I'm doing. I want to get to that point. It was one time, I ain't gonna lie, when we was working on the My Therapy project and the trilogy, what I'm saying, I did feel like I was getting to a point where I was happy with the work, but I still was feeling like I still didn't have the good visuals. I still didn't have, what I mean, none of that stuff, and then now let me just say this to you too, Connor. I think I'm done. I'm done with the music videos, and the animation. Some of the stuff I was doing, like I'll tell you about it later, but man, I'm starting to feel like, man, some stuff I'm paying for, I don't think I'm gonna pay for no more. Yep, we did good work, bro. Yeah, but it's time for me to do something else, man. Like I don't want to just be sitting here at the chair in the that's how I was feeling too. Like, man, I'm already burnt out. Like just sitting at home. Like, yo, I've been moving. I've been doing some stuff. I'm like, yo, living life. I done got out of just sitting here. You know what I mean? Hoping and waiting. You know what I mean? Um, I'm hoping one day, I can get back on my live stream and just be passionate about it. You know, I know how you feel, bro. Yeah, but I used to get out here and enjoy doing this. And that's why I said I think I need to get out and just start taking my live stream somewhere and walking and getting that fresh air and stuff. Cause it seemed like that's when I was having fun too. Like I'd take the live stream somewhere. And see, as of lately, I've been wanting to go live from my phone, but I'm tired of just being in the house is one thing. Maybe I should just go and do a live stream somewhere today. That might make me feel good, to be honest. And then you never know who's gonna come by. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what it is for me. It's like, yo, I'm looking to see some people that, what I mean. It'll feel good to see them. That's all. And if I don't see them, what I mean. For me to just be in the house, and if they see me, as far as if they watch the video back or whatever, what I mean. It just feels like I still got to go out there and get the video and be really excited about my live stream. So it's just getting kind of, let's see, gonna look for a job. You need to be a park ranger. A park ranger. A park ranger of all things. Oh my god, that's so funny. The outdoors is good for you, man. It's cold outside. I ain't trying to be out there, but I do want to go somewhere. Like I think I'm a I will wait to do it next month, but I think I just need to just get out, you know what I mean, and just take the live stream and just see some fresh air and some outdoor scenery, you know what I mean, trees and just all that. But it's so cold out there right now. But the scene looked nice. Maybe I should just go do that. I gotta think about it, man. Like I'm starting to get indecisive, man. Like I don't know how bad I want to. I checked them. I checked them fish license. I wouldn't mind going fishing, man. Maybe that's what I should do. But I see, I don't want to go fishing and I don't catch nothing. You know what I mean? And then out here they got the fish pond. It's just a little park pond, and I, I feel like they don't got no fish up in there. Like it's just a couple. I don't think this is fishing weather. Don't they go deep when it's cold outside? Feels like spring. See, it's hotter out there in AZ than it is out here, man. So I don't know. Man, I just know one thing, man. I can't keep doing these long live streams with just a couple people here. Hey, yo, I'll tell you, this is the way we ended the live stream last time, right here. Like they just don't rock with me. You know what I mean? And that's cool. Hey, what I'm supposed to do? You know, um, People are established out here. I don't want to be, trying to go to people's channel and chilling with them and then, you know, um, interacting with people in the audience. Like, I'm a little more respectful than that. Like, I ain't trying to mess with nobody's peoples. You know what I mean? But people's is the way. You know what I mean? In the end, I'm telling you what's gonna help grow our panels, and this is everybody's channel. You know what I mean? If something happened in this world and they start moving out here on YouTube again, that's gonna make the algorithm move. I'm telling you. It just seems like it's just a slow time. It's a slow period. There's no news, there's no major anything going on that people are even thinking about online. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like, but they do say that they have it's a cold chill coming in this weekend. It's supposed to be some type of storm or snowstorm or something coming in the East Coast. Hey, go to the baseball cage and golf driving range. That sounds like fun. I ain't gonna lie, that does sound like fun. But that does cost money out here. It seems like the price that went up for everything, Kahana. Like I can't afford it right now. You can't tell people out here in these streets you can't afford something.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You gonna do a Saturday panel? Absolutely not. Not this week. Man, did you see what happened before you came? Yo, I'm telling you, man, this dude was up there. He looked a little bit nervous, but he looked a little bit shaky. And I was watching his hands just in case he tried to get me, boy. I thought he tried to put his little camera down. I'm like, oh no, it's time to get ready to go. Hello, Eric. Shout out to Eric B checking in, man. What's going on with you, Eric B? Man, I'm struggling, man, trying to get this done. Eric, I'm tell you the truth, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this. I'm getting to the point, man. It's getting exhausting. You know what I mean? I'm getting burnt out. I'm feeling like I just ain't got the strength for it no more. You know what I mean? Like I'm struggling with it, man. You have anything you can give, brother? You know what I'm saying, to try to push me in the right direction, man. Like he gonna be like, yeah, man, I understand, Trip, man. You getting old, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like Eric, I don't know how long I'm gonna do this, man. I was talking to my boy last night. He's like, "What you gonna be doing in 5 years?" I'm like, "Shucks, I don't know," but I think he was trying to say, "You gonna be live streaming?" Mm, maybe, but I don't need to be out here like this. Look, get out the house, bro. I probably should. I probably should. Man, yo, I'm having this problem. Just ask God, hey man, Hey man, that's exact truth right there to tell somebody when they feeling like that. You know what I mean? If you're feeling down, you feeling depressed, you feeling discouraged, you feeling like you're not motivated, you know what I mean? Like that's when you go and you speak to God about that. And I think that's what I need to do. Like I need to have that conversation, man, because I'm getting to a point where it's just like, Lord, if this is not my call, and if I don't have nothing to do with this place, remove me from here just because I don't want to be wasting my time nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have time for just games. Like I got a few more years I could do what I want to do before, I need to be looking at other things I can't do no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you do get to an age where you can't no more. And I'm just keeping it real, that I'm pushing to that age where I just can't do it no more. I just can't. 100%. Going live today at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Is that 3 o'clock out here? I don't know what time that is. You got cabin fever. No, I'm hungry. My stomach up in here aching. Ask them what to do. You want to do what? Ask them what you want to do. You want me to do? You do it for me. You gonna ask the Lord? Nah, I think it's just that conversation with him. Like I used to have them personal talks with God. I used to go on walks, and I used to really just talk to him. And I would always imagine myself ministering, you know, to people. And I would always act like I was performing for him when I was doing it. And I had a message at the time, you know what I'm saying? And I think I fell off from my message, that it started making me feel like my purpose, like if it ain't connected to my purpose, like I don't want to have nothing to do with it. Like I want to go where my purpose is connected. You know what I mean? And I felt like it was out here, but I wanted to get myself to a place where God could use me. You know what I'm saying? So if it was asked to me again, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? You know, I want God to use me, in the way He see fit, not the way I see fit, or get out here to benefit from me. And I think that was one thing that pushed me away before. It was like, I ain't trying to benefit for myself. Like, this ain't about me and the glory for me. You know what I mean? Like that. I can't make people pay for nothing. I give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, God has blessed me, man, to have that type of desire, that type of want. And he said, please keep in mind, my brother, God has a plan for us. I know that's right. And and that plan is connected to people. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make sure that I'm in a place where God can use me in front of them people and with them people. And that was always a tribulation kid to me. Was these days and times like I started my channel around right after the pandemic. And it was some things I was willing to stand against, and I wanted to stand against it again. And I said it early on in this video, and I'll say it again. That's the reason I started my channel. You know what I mean? I wanted to speak. I didn't want to stand in line to speak. I didn't want to ask somebody, can I speak? Or I didn't want to put my hand up. You know what I mean? I wanted to come out here and talk as much as I want, say what I want to say. Um, until that time is necessary. You know what I'm saying? I needed to be out here practicing, getting myself together with people, you know what I mean, interacting with people, getting to know people, because I needed to see who God was going to use with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be more people. You know what I mean? It ain't just me. It's a lot of us. We tribulation kids. You know what I mean? We go through all kinds of trials, faced with all kinds of, I don't even want to get into all that. So be right back. Yeah, man, for sure. I just been out here talking anyway, but that's just my thing, man. It's just I want to have something connected to my purpose. Like I don't want to just be out there, and just be chilling. And when I'm meeting people and I ain't got no message, you know what I mean? Like I felt like I want to get back on that tone of when I first started my channel. You know what I mean? Just the mentality that I was in. You know, um, It was just we wasn't willing to be forced to do nothing when it came to society, when it came to mandates, when it came to anything that went against our morals, when it went against our rights, went against our religion of what we believe and our beliefs. You know what I mean? Like there's so much stuff in me that I kept hidden until that time come back around. It's like you put yourself in a vulnerable state when you made it through a pandemic. I feel like the pandemic has changed the world forever. And I feel like it set something up for the next one. And the next one is not gonna be as as easy. I'm not gonna say easy as pretty. I can't say pretty. It's not gonna be as how you get past the last one. It's not gonna be so easy to get past again. It's not gonna be so something. You know what I mean? Like it's 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 not gonna be like it was last time. You know what I mean? Period. Wait, I want you to listen to a collaboration song I wrote called "I Walk This Road Alone." What time is it? Damn, it's 1:13. Um, so with four people in the house, man, look, man, I apologize, man. I ain't never got nothing together, man, as far as come out here and speak on that. I'm just speaking on what I feel, man, this world has changed, and I'm at the point where I'm just want to make sure I'm keeping my eyes, on the right thing, around the right people, and I'm just trying to make the right approach. I ain't no teacher, I ain't no preacher, I ain't no none of that. But I could witness, I could show people, I could tell people, I could testify, I could talk about the goodness and His mercy. I could do these things, you know what I mean, and tell you, you know what I mean, that we all need repentance. Like repentance, I could just repent, you know what I mean, and continue to grow in the Lord, Um, that's where I'm at with life, man. Is as long as I get myself to a place where I know that I'm inviting Him into my heart. You know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna be at a better standstill in life. And that's just where I'm at right now. Like I'm really distant for a reason. You know what I mean? Like I'm really trying to find myself spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Mentally. Emotionally. Like I need God to move in my life. I need Him to touch me. You know what I mean? I need Him to heal me on some things. And there's only one way to do it is to declare it, to go after it. You know what I mean? Like the woman that went to touch the hem of his jacket, what I'm saying, his coat, his cloth. Either which way it goes, like he can't she it was just her faith. That her faith, if I could just touch him, I'm gonna be made whole. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be able to control the way I think. I'm gonna be able to control my habits. You know what I mean? My decision making. Some of us out here make bad decisions. I made. You know, I would never say. Anyway, um, play this. Uh, this song captures everything you feeling right now. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? You gotta go over here. You gotta do this. And then you got to go here. You got, you got to uh boom. And then we want to go to here. Man, you want to go to here, and then you want to go up here, and then you want to share, and then you want to open this up, push play.
Check it. Catch me sitting under palm trees, quiet sucker, not the type to let the gun squeeze. Bunch of dumb little boys getting dumb cheese. Still surprised how we let these suckers run free. Wanna see the world, travel to some countries. Give me some, please, I don't need no sunscreen. Watch the world fall apart, big chaos. People strapped up with paint guns and ARs. Gotta be careful of the game and the players. They wanna distract you and confuse through the radars. Yeah. Not a city destroyed. Can't be mad at them really, cause they're fighting for Florida while they fighting for joy. I know some taking advantage. Some be in it for the violence, some just searching for answers. Some be hearing all the jewels, but they don't wanna listen. Welcome to a world, welcome to the fucked up system. Just take a look in my eyes, you can tell that I mean it. Too many snakes in the grass, let me tell you I seen it. I see a man in the mirror that be chasing his goals. See a lot of lost people that be losing their souls. So let me know if there's something I can do. No reason climbing to the top if you will not enjoy the view. You gotta see my point of view. I'm trying to save the board too. You gotta be a grown up, but don't lose the ball in you. I know these suckers born you. All they do is repeat. They got the codes to the game. See, they know how to cheat. They got the tickets to the show. They won't save you a seat. A lot of secrets kept from us. They hoping you stay asleep. I take a peek and hope my eyes can handle what they gon' see. Maybe I need more time. Regardless, don't wait on me. I wanna be one of the greatest. You probably can relate. Look the devil in the eye, my brother. I'm not afraid. I walk this road alone. I walk this road alone. I walk this road alone. Maria, I walk this road alone. I walk this road alone. I walk this road alone. Yeah, hey, a product of the system that we living in. Too much hatred outside got me sitting in. I ain't stooping down your level, I'm a bigger man. All the big talk shit, I ain't with it, man. There's a difference between cocky and ignorant. All the one side music, I ain't feeling it. I always try to help my people while I'm getting in. See you bumping to the beat, but are you listening? I got some stuff I gotta get on my chest. I only think about success when I lay in my nest. And when I look at y'all steps, I ain't really impressed. Now one to the big, I ain't fucking your shit. Don't never come to the crib if you don't want me to win. But if I call you my friend, I put you under my wing, that's love. You gotta have dedication, commitment, gotta face your fears and stay you playing the victim in a sickness. You gotta be brave and courageous. See, I've been through the fear, I could write a few pages. See, I've been working hard, I've been cancer vacations. Depression is a bitch and it's fucking contagious. Minds in all places, going through different phases. I've been lacking the patience, I avoid conversations, quiet. Not the type to jump and start a ride. I don't even have the energy. I'm so sick and tired. Little Ryan only wanted the life that they promised. Then he found out these books in school were never honest. Bunch of liars. This road alone. Fuck y'all. This road alone. I walk. I'ma leave it right there. I walk. Ryan Cali. Alone. I walk this road 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 alone.
You're going to be really blown away by this. Just going to press this and see what it gives us.
Hold on, give me a quick second, right quick. Sorry about that. Just give me a quick one. Let me see. Oh, my fault. Hold up. Let me see. Caught up in the system. Yo, shout out to William Gilbert. I appreciate you, William Gilbert, for you checking in, man. That just motivate me, man, because I feel like today I'm going through something. I feel like I've been discouraged like the last few days. I don't know. And I feel like I just, man, I'm tired. Maybe I'm just tired. That's maybe what it is, you know. But I didn't want to just leave yet, man. So give me a second, right quick, man, so I could just stand up right quick and just stretch. But I got some, you know, hopefully that you guys wouldn't mind just chilling. Just give me a quick second, and I get you set up. All right, give me a second, y'all. Yeah, I'm in the building, man. I'm in the house. I'm just having one of them days, man. I needed to be live, man, but it seemed like I'm getting burnt out from doing it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have as much fun as I used to have, you know. Getting into that routine and getting into that character has been a struggle for me to get my mind to move fast, just to stay on beat. You know what I mean? It's been a struggle. But I could tell you one thing, man. I still feel good out here. I still feel good in these streets. I still love my people. You know, it's gonna be fun, man, when we start getting going. It's just a struggle, man. Getting back on routine, get back out here. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the ones that have been coming by, hanging out, chilling. You know what I mean? Y'all motivate me. Y'all pushing me. I appreciate it, Kahana. I appreciate it, William Gilbert. Yeah, Maria Michelson. Each one of y'all, man. Thank y'all for joining my live stream. Yeah. Recharge. I need to, man. I'm 127 in. You know, I kind of been up and down on this live stream, you know, and I can't let it, you know, worry me. You know, I got to stay focused on going what I got to do, man. I appreciate you, William, man. Shout out to you. It's people like him, though, man. Just being in my background, you know what I'm saying, man. Like, boy, it's hard to do this, but y'all make it easy for me when it's easy, you know what I mean? But when it's hard, man, it's a struggle, you know. It's just I get struggle. I start to struggle out here, and it starts making me stutter, and it starts making me feel like I just don't want to put myself in a position that I lose passion for it. I have a passion to actually really come out here and just be on the mic, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a radio station, like this is my broadcast. I have fun with it. I have fun with the people. Um, when I'm not doing this, I'm a whole different person, and I think that part of me is just lost. Like, I'd rather be who I am right here at all times, but when I turn this off, I have to go back to living real life, and my real reality, and the things that I think about, you know what I mean? The things that hold me back, the things that keep me going forward, the things that make me press, that want me to go stronger, you know what I mean? It's some things that just makes me want to come out here and just go harder and harder and get done what I want to get done. Like, I really want to try to create something that I never thought that I could do, and y'all help me do that just on a regular basis when y'all are on my live stream, or when y'all are here, when y'all check in. Like, it's the people that make my content, not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all funny people, y'all hilarious. You know what I mean? I like laughing at stuff that y'all do or say in the chat. I cannot do it without you. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of other people that's out there, you know what I mean? That I wish that I could see them, wish that they could be here, but people have lives, you know what I mean? And I'm just saying, any one of them people that has ever been here, they're not replaceable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are irreplaceable. I just need everybody to know. Whatever you're going through, you push through it, you know what I mean? Because that's the only way you're going to live through it, to tell somebody about it, you know what I'm saying? To help them live through it. If you need help, get around somebody that'll talk to you, you know what I mean? And talk to them, stop getting to a place where you can't communicate. If communication is at an all-time low, get to a place where you can communicate with somebody, and somebody you trust in. If you don't trust in nobody, then trust in the Lord, you know what I mean? Like, you should be trusting the Lord before you trust in the person anyway. But I'm just saying these things, man, because I'm gonna watch this back, man, just to see how I was pressing and pushing myself on this, because boy, I be giving up. The skills is cheap, passion is priceless. Skills is cheap, passion is priceless. I feel like I gave up on a lot of passion in life, and the one thing I've always been is passionate with people. I got a passion for people, and without people, like, there's no need for my passion to be there. The only way I gonna get people is I gotta go out and get them. I gotta put together the content. I gotta support people. I gotta donate to people. Like, it might seem like it sound like you buying support, renting raids and renting supports, but you know what I mean. We might find some genuine ones. I don't know, but man, for the most part, man, I found some genuine people out here, and one day you'll see, you know what I mean? Just right now, it's a lot going on. Like, you know what I mean? Most of them, they out shopping. They got their tax money. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. Let's see. Mine in all places go through different phases. Why? Skill is cheap. I know exactly what you mean. You know what? I don't want to seem like I'm out here complaining, about everything, or getting on my live stream and just, just tripping about everything. Like, that ain't for me. You know what I mean? I enjoy it. I enjoy the content, like making stuff, being creative, designing stuff. Like, I have fun with that, and I have fun with people, So if I get a little discouraged, it's because I want it to be a certain kind of way, or I want it to turn out a certain kind of way, or I look for something and I put some type of expectation into what I want. And when that expectation don't hit, you wonder, you know what I'm saying? Are you there for the right purpose? Are you there for the right reason? I got to get to a place where I could be used by God. I could go to the Lord. Lord, bring the people to me and send me to the people. And eventually God will send the people. So I'm not worried. Go out, bring your pad, write your ass off. That's your passion creation. Actually, to be honest, if I'm gonna write something, it's not gonna be a song. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather write something else. You know what I mean? Like if you heard G Wiz the other day, what he say, you sound like you were somebody that had a life's work, and you were like somebody that writes, like you have to write something down for the later you. You know what I'm saying? It's something later down the road I have to write right now that I can come back to. And it makes sense to me, then, you know what I mean? Because that's how I write, you know what I mean? Like I want to write something that's going to be memorable, you know what I'm saying? And that I could just continue to write, I don't never want it to stop. You got to stop on a record. You can go to the next song, but it ain't going to sound like the first song. But for me, I like to continue to write. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Because then can't nobody cut you off. Can't nobody tell you to stop. Spoken word. Let me remind you. Man, I gotta get me something to eat. I'm hungry. Yo, shout out to y'all, man. I hope y'all made it, through y'all day safe. Got you good lunch, you know what I mean? I don't know what you guys eating for lunch on your breaks and stuff like that. But man, shout out to y'all. Hopefully I'm probably just gonna wait till like next week. Just because, like, I think me just chilling, you know what I mean, and just kind of sitting back, I'll be able to get more done. But it's just like, yo, I tried to do that this week just to get more done. And what I felt like was like I was just not getting my platform going. And then I had to take a break just to rest. Like, yo, it's so much I could do in a day, you know what I mean? And then it's like, it's just me. Like, it ain't got nobody helping me, you know what I mean? So it take me a little longer to do it because I don't know how to do it. Like, I'm just learning. But when I learn that thing, boy, I'm gonna be good, Let me remind you. Okay. 135 in. I gotta shake the spot, man. Shout out to R.A. Garcia for stopping by. Shout out to my man Kahana and William Gilbert, man. Yo, William, I hope you home by now. You be safe, bro. Thank you for checking in. Stay encouraged, man. Stay motivated. Keep pushing yourself, regardless of who's there, how many people's there, regardless of who's with you, who's against you. Yo, you gotta believe in yourself, just like I'm trying to believe in myself. And I'm saying that for somebody out there that's struggling with the same thing I'm struggling with. Man, it's just work, baby. You got to get out there and you got to do the work. Ain't nobody going to do the work for you. You got to go out there and get what it is that you want. Don't worry about what it look like right now. That's not the final look. This right here is a building phase. And the one thing you got to continue to do is build yourself. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to keep on building until I become a master builder. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you. Each and every one of y'all that watched the video back, I do apologize. We're going to get it together, man. We got to get that energy. Y'all stay easy. Y'all stay safe. Y'all keep warm. And I'll see y'all soon. Peace. God bless y'all. Love y'all.